All the links you need to join my chat or take action on the course or the mentorship are here. Otherwise, click that Twitter link to private message me. Over this weekend, many people were profiting in the chat. If you want to become a student, I do offer one-to-one mentorship or have a course for anyone that doesn't have too much time. If you just want to be part of the chat, all the links that you need are found in the description and comment section below. So you can either just become a member and join the chat or actually take action and become a student. How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another Gala update for you all. We're still holding the golden pocket over here between the price of 2.6 and 3.1 cents. Again, while holding this, it does actually suggest that this over here was a correction. This was the impulse, and after a correction, we expect another impulse, looking for a new high. I can actually get you some targets, but please be aware, the moment you lose this area, you're creating the reversal wave. I've already mentioned we actually have targets to the downside over here since the loss of this 0.5 Fibonacci, as this was the lowest body candle close over here out of this descending triangle pattern. As you can see over here, we've been trending and trading between these two supports and resistance point over here. It's just downward sloping downtrend resistance. So the loss of this suggests continuation down to the target. I'll just briefly show you, as we are potentially now in an uptrend because of this. I will take the conservative target breaking down out of this 0.5 Fibonacci would take us back down to in and around the low, the 1 Fib level. However, although we have lost this and the target is valid, we're still within the golden pocket. So although the 0.5 is lost, you are allowed to go down to the 618 and still be bullish. So technically speaking, this is still a correction looking for an impulse higher. At the moment, we've got this as our low. Many Gala charts does not have this, but Kraken does. So I'm going to actually pretend that this is the low over here. So from the high point to this point, I only seen Kraken with this low over here. And we can see that it has a golden pocket back up at the M pattern. This is quite funny because we were saying that we need to take out the 200 EMA and the M pattern in the last video if we want bullish continuation. If this is just a correction, we need to go ahead and break back above the 200 EMA, maybe out of this smaller W pattern that we could see over here. I'll look into that in the lower when we go down to the lower time frames. But again, the daily time frame still underneath all moving averages, expectation while beneath this and all moving averages to actually continue lower. But any pumps out of nowhere, you know, watch Bitcoin's update, whatever Bitcoin's doing, Gala will follow. If Bitcoin starts pumping, that's us reclaiming this level. That's us actually holding this area of support, looking for that continuation. Yes, we would still be in a downtrend because we're below all these moving averages, but we will at least be going up in the short term until potentially any of these points. Understand that? So this is what's keeping us in the downtrend. So you can pump all the way up to there and still get knocked down. This makes sense because I'm now measuring from this point over here to this point over here. So I measured this wave down and it should now correct up into the golden pocket, which so happens to be the downtrend continuation point. So you could even get up into there and still continue lower. This is what I'm trying to get at today. Only once we break through this M pattern, one top, second top, you'd be breaking through the 0.6 Fibonacci, which is the golden pocket, flipping into support, creating something called the reversal wave. And that would suggest that this was an impulse, this is a correction, and we're getting another impulse to the upside with minimal targets at about 7.9 cent, 8.9 cent, and 10 cent over here. These will be your targets only if we can break back above the 200 daily EMA over here, sitting at in between the golden pocket. So I would personally wait for clearance of 4.5 cent over here. That's pretty much it for today's Gala update. I can scale down to the lower time frames if you want me to, just to see what is going on over here. I will briefly show you, as again, only on Kraken did this wick appear. I'm going to take it from this low to that high. We're already sitting at the golden pocket. So we lost it, came to the 786, reclaimed it. So now that you reclaimed it, we need to push through these moving averages for a chance at getting to the 200. Remember, it's acting as the signaling the downtrend essentially. Every time we run into it, it's acting as resistance and we dump from this location. We can see we didn't even manage to meet it. And that is because you don't have to. It's just a trend direction indicator. So are you below it? Yes. Okay, look for sales. Are you above it? No. Okay, don't look for buys, look for sales. Simple as that. So when we get above it, we should be looking for dumps to buy. While we are beneath, we're looking for pumps to sell. So look at this massive rally. as we did not manage to close above this, we eventually continue lower. Same over here, we pushed through all the moving averages apart from the 200, then we got sent lower. So that could also be the case. That would be the scenario where, again, as we are beneath the 0.5 fib, still keeping that descending triangle valid, lose the 618, and we do actually have a go at coming back down, retracing back to the 1 fib level at 1547. So over here on Gala, what as I just showed you, we already respected, well, lost and have now reclaimed it. We need to push through the 55. The 55 sits at 3.307 cents, 307 cent. And we can see over here, if I were to get some new fibs from the top to this bottom, it's actually saying there is somewhat of a resistance to the left over here. We can see this build up of candles. We can see a wick rejection, another build up of candles in this area. So I'm going to mark it out for you, just through the actual Fibonacci points. So we know if we want to see higher price targets, you know, the 1272, 370 cent, 381, 396, then we need to push through 3254. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please do like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to join my course, mentorship, or group chat, all the links you need are pinned in the comment section or description down below. There are some discounts at the moment, so you can either just message me over on my Twitter, Louis_crypto. Cheers.